Welcome ladies and gentlemen to Season 2, Episode 31 of What More Can I Do? This is the Marvel Rivals series where we climb the ranks of comp, probably just to lose it all anyway. For those of you returning, thank you very much for being here and I hope you've been enjoying the videos. And for those of you who are new, if you do enjoy the video, please feel free to go out and check any previous episodes. It is very much appreciated. For everybody here, thank you very much for being here and I hope you enjoy the video. So jumping into our first game, we're on Namor, and as you can see, we do have the team up. Now at this point, I want to point out we had both got the zones the full way. So we then both had a minute, because we were both in overtime when we had finished. We had a minute to cap zone. And as you can see, we're 30 seconds in here, and we're still trying to take out the enemy team. I tried to get a flank on here to take out Johnny, but unfortunately couldn't do anything. And as you can see, at this point, there's 10 seconds left. I swap to Venom and play zone, and I try and get there in time. Luckily, I get there in time, but as you can see, we get absolutely rinsed, and it made no difference at all.
3, 2, 3.
But moving on to the enemy team's attacking wave, you can see we're having to play defensive, of course, and I knew with them having two flyers, somebody would be on the flank, and as you can see, Johnny was. Luckily, we take him out there, and then we push up to help the rest of the team. They did have a Captain America here, so the squids were super good to help deal with him, as you can see here. Even if it was doing a little bit of damage, just ticking him down over time. They were great at slowly taking him out and just confirming that damage on him over time. The only problem is if they were going for Captain America, it was taking a lot of damage off other targets. But as you can see, they're using all three flyers here. So the squids were definitely super helpful for that. And we have an Iron Man ourselves alongside Hulk. We're just doing our best here, holding zone. And to be fair, we are standing strong. You can see Iron Man goes straight down there. We have Adam, Human Torch here. Torch is very low. Storm right in front of us. Captain America goes down to Cloak and Dagger. Storm does ult and take out our two healers. But as you can see, we run down to zone. We play our squids. And we somehow just about save it. This leads to us obviously keeping the zone. And the game ended up being an actual draw. This was the first time I've ever experienced a draw, I think. And it was absolutely great game. Super fun. The only problem is how long it lasted to get no rank. Moving on to our second game, you can see we're back on our Johnny Storm. We are yet again playing the Human Torch and we are on the Yggdrasil map. We take a nice dive kill on Hawkeye there. He's super annoying this game to me, especially as well with Bucky. Both of them being precision-based characters, it was an absolute nightmare. But as you can see, we do kind of get around it and we do take them out sometimes. So we are annoying each other. Bucky drops a good ult there. I drop mine to try and take out the healers. As you can see, we do take out one. We then start pinging the tornadoes to the front, where we're trying to deal with Hawkeye because he's the one that's going to take us out. We do play the dive there and get him one shot. Black Panther swoops in and takes him straight out. You can see we're now 1v1 in Bucky, and we get that kill there. I was now waiting to see who was there, but nobody was there. I actually ended up being able to play the health pack behind, so that was brilliant. As you can see, there's another pick on Hawkeye. And then we're just helping tick the enemy team down here. Diving in with Venom. There's Bucky and Rocket gone. And now we're walking Invis down. But she does get to a spawn in time. We come back. Bucky must have been revived by Rocket. But he got revived just to go back down again. As you can see, the enemy team has a Strange and a Thing pushing up here. However, it's making no difference to us. Black Panther takes down Strange. As you can see, we're diving there on Hawkeye. And we do get that pick, luckily. And as you can see here, Penny lands an amazing web that strings up the Thing. And we get to take him out. Great zone setup here. As you can see, we get the pick on Rocket, I believe that was. Now we're just playing this corner, pinging meteors, trying to play it safe. As you can see, Strange ult's beneath us. He goes down straight away. Invis plays her ult. I didn't even realise that I wasn't using mine here. I should have popped that instantly. But we push Hawkeye without it, and we end up going down, but winning the round. So the enemy team didn't even get it to the first checkpoint, so as you can see, there's not much for us to do here. We take out Cloak and Dagger almost straight away, and we're now bullying the enemy team. Mr. Fantastic has gone down to Magic. I've taken out Rocket, and now you can see Cloak and Dagger is absolutely getting it. We miss about 20 shots and then decide, yeah, that's not for us. We'll play the corner and we'll help push zone a bit. Pushing up, we set up a zone ready. I knew the enemy team would have to push onto the convoy, so we get a zone ready. Squirrel goes down the background here, so we're pushing onto her. As you can see, we're about to hit the slam, but fortunately, as we get to take her out, we end up winning the game. We end that game as MVP, and we're 16-3 on Johnny. And at the end of that game, we're 42-43, and we get 25 more points towards Platinum. Moving on to our third and final game, we're back on Johnny again. I am actually going to show you guys the full defensive playthrough of this one, and you will see why shortly.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
We get a lucky pick on Invis there. She was already low. We get a nice meteor down. We're now pushing onto Emma here, you can see. We took a healer out, so I know there's a chance we can get a pick. But as you can see there, unfortunately we don't. Cloak and Dagger actually has great heals there and starts healing her. However, they do end up going down eventually. I take down Cloak and Dagger, and Emma does go down as well. We've got Magic pushing in here, so we got to be careful. And as you can see, Fantastic is on the zone. We get absolutely slapped there, but we play the dive for the extra HP. Magic goes down to Emma. And then as you can see, we're swinging over the top, targeting the healers again and setting up another zone. We set up a great zone there. I don't know whether Emma's shield was affecting that or not, but the zone is up nonetheless, and it is ticking down people's health. We're now targeting Cloak and Dagger, who seems to be the only one left on zone. We drop down there, get her to half health, and we take the pick there. As you can see, we've got Emma, we've got Magic, both left beneath us. Pinging up some meteors there to get a zone on Magic. She's going to be super annoying to hit with her portals. We drop down here to cap zone, so they're not pushing it up, even though they've pushed up aggressively. Now, unfortunately, they do cap that straight away, but as you see, we just go and take a free pick on Black Panther. Don't mind if we do. And then we're playing back, but unfortunately, Fantastic was there waiting for us. And he does absolutely destroy Johnny for some reason, so I need to be careful of him. Diving down onto zone, we're going for Cloak and Dagger. He hits us with a good cloak there, but as you can see, Magneto bubbles us and Luna puts her healing orb on me. So we're absolutely flying here. We end up going for this person in the back. I'm not too sure who that was, but we did have them very low. I think it was Cloak and Dagger. We set up a little zone there just to stop them as they're pushing through. And then we fall back to help the team. But they already killed Black Panther. But they had already killed Black Panther. We try and get a better angle here as we ult. We end up hitting a couple on Psylocke there, but then we end up ignoring her. We then realise that our ult is pointless, so we start throwing them in the back and trying to stop people getting into their ult. Obviously, because of Cloak and Dagger's ult, anybody that was in my tornadoes wouldn't have died anyway. As you can see, Invis did ult for us. We take out Emma there as the ult runs out. Moon Knight drops an absolute great ult there, taking out a healer, Psylocke, and Black Panther. Phenomenal ult there. And then we all get Rocket. Emma's revived, I'm guessing, at the top here, unless she just didn't go down. And then we're taking her down here. Fantastic dropped his ult, which is more annoying than anything. And as you can see, he's trying to stand here and be strong, but that's just not going to work for him here. We start pinging meteors down, and to be fair, I take that back. That did work for Fantastic. He somehow lived all that. Magneto ends up taking out the enemy team's Magneto, and then we're looking for another zone setup here. We play the dive there to get the kill on Hawkeye, but unfortunately we don't get it. We come inside here and play this health pack. As you can see, we've got somebody chasing us. I think it's Cloak and Dagger who's going for us at this point. Just need to be careful with her because she can have good TTK, especially if she uses a vulnerability and heals herself. I won't really be able to do a lot to her and she'll absolutely melt me. Falling back to zone, we're flying up top here, getting an angle down on everything. Luna's still got her thing on us, so we're getting heals over time, which is brilliant. As you can see, Emma goes down there to Magneto. This leads us into overtime. And as you can see, unfortunately for them, nobody's going to be able to get here in time. And we're going to take that first round very comfortably.
0-2-0.
So jumping straight into our attacking wave, you can see we're coming out of spawn. And we're going straight for that dive kill there on Punisher. We take him out straight away. You can see they've got Loki here just waiting for us and Rocket up top there. I don't think I noticed Rocket at this point. But as you can see, the enemy team just agreed to surrender. So as episode 31 comes to an end, we are now 43 and 43. We are tied again with our score. To everybody here, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course share the video with anybody who might enjoy it. And as always, thank you very much for the support.